Good evening there, YouTube. How's everybody doing? Tie-dye picker 1971 here again. I'm up here at the storage, one of my storage lockers. Just to give you kind of update what mystery tote number one's done so far. Got through all that and got everything listed is worth listing. Up and about and had it up on eBay now. Some of it went up on Sunday, some of it went up on Monday. Anyway, this is the great cleanup of 2026, and we're working on things. I think I had probably 65 items up total. In roughly 48 hours, I sold 10 items on eBay. Moving those little Matchbox cars, and Beach and Crossroads, he's done sold now. Sold him this morning $59 for the condition he was in. It was not a bad deal for somebody. It's not meant, but you know, I think they'll enjoy what they got. They've got to do a little work to it, but you know, it's a $129 to $179 item. So anyway, got to go home, get that packed up and shipped out. But and still haven't worked on tote 13 yet. Might try to get some of that up tonight if I get a chance. We got weather coming in, and of course, my main job is will require me to take work doing snow removal this weekend, so I had to kind of put the seller away. Did manage finally to get up on Facebook. Got 3 items posted up on there that I felt like were good Facebook items. I actually got my first hit today on one of them. The guy's not responding back to me, but they have some metal soldiers. They may end up on eBay as well. Thinking about the model kit. I figured that would get a hit on Facebook, and it's not done so. Of course, I'm new on Facebook Marketplace, so I don't have the subscribers and got the people behind me, so but you got to build a base somewhere, you know, and this is just getting back into selling here. I sold for years on eBay. I've been on eBay since '97. And like I said, I've just got tons and tons of stuff, as you can see, to go through. And I do a lot of small engine repair stuff. I picked up a lot of stuff for that. Some of the stuff's my personal stuff. This is my son's fishing equipment. Can't get rid of that. Got some tree work stuff here. But anyway, a little smoker right here. I'll probably clean that up. Get on Facebook. Might be able to sell it to somebody down at work that's into that type of stuff. But a little electric smoker. It's pretty cool because it's Alders. It's just a little cheap is all it is. Like I said, I want to get through this unit, and I've got stuff in my basement. I've got another unit, and I've got some sheds full of stuff too, mostly saws and stuff like that. But just try to get through some of this stuff and see what I can do with it, move some of it along. You know, here in 26, and like I said, so you know, 10 sales. I'm probably going net out in 10 sales, probably about $100 for the last 3 days or so worth of work. But that's not a lot of money. But I'm not in this for money. I'm in the move to stuff. And $100 would make a sizzle payment for my 2A stuff that I enjoy. So, you know, get rid of some junk and you know, buy something that you like. And like I said, it's just you know, get that thing started back up again and everything. It's, you know, kind of slow going. New to Facebook and all that and everything. That's, you know, new to me, and you know, but you got to start out small. You know, I got to build my followers up and my base back up on eBay because I've not sold in there years. I kind of dropped off the face of the earth. So you kind of start off small, but hey, all you do is put a little work into it. You know, the Mighty Oak was started from an acorn, so we're going to keep plugging away at this all year. See how far we can get this down. You know, I'm talking today at work. I like to be out of this unit right here. It's a 10 by 15 or 12, 15 by 15, whatever it is. I like to be out of this by the end of summer, and it's doable. And start digging into the other one as well. And get my basement cleared out. I'm clearing out, you know, in multiple directions. And you know, the hard part about that is you don't really see the impact you're doing until, because you're just doing little bits at a time each area. But we'll get there. Some of the bigger totes back there, that was stuff that was in my office, my old office and stuff, everything. That's just tons and tons of great big die-cast cars, 1/18 scale die-cast cars, good ones, that were given to me a gift for their years, or I collected. I'll take and go through those. May pass some of those on to the kids if they want some of them, but otherwise, and some of them, came from my oldest brother that is now deceased. I hang on to stuff like that, but and there's a truck in there my kids gave me for Father's Day 1 year. I'll hang on to that, but otherwise, I'm not really attached to that stuff. And if I do decide to move it in the next year or 2 or 3, I can't take all this stuff with me. And so let's get it up on eBay and Facebook. And I still ain't listed anything on Craigslist, and I might try to do a couple of yard sales this year. And just to increase my avenues. There's no more flea markets or swap meets, as some people, those places call them in this area. But do 2 or 3 yard sales and see if we'll liquidate some stuff that way. And like I said, I'm not doing it for the money. I'm just trying to move stuff along. So anyhow, please like and subscribe. Hit that bell button, for notifications for when we can do these live events and stuff and everything. We're starting to build up a base in that. First one we did, we only have 17 people online. I had 45 on the last one. Let's get that build up. Like to see 4,500 on there, but I know that's never going to happen. But you never know. You got to build a following somewhere, and if I get good at this again and stuff, everything, I may start to tour the auctions down the road. But I want to get rid of what I got already. But anyhow, thank you for watching. Tie-Dye Picker out.